So what's up everybody? I would like to share with you today a lesson related on how to configure ChatGPT Pro so that you can have custom instructions and you don't have to repeat everything all over again in your prompts. So if you have ChatGPT Pro, just log in, and here on the bottom left corner, you can click on your account name. In this case, for me, Adrian Arias. And then you can click on Custom Instructions. And here you can add these two things. For example, so what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? And here you have some instructions like where are you based, what do you do for work, what are your hobbies and interests, what subjects can you talk about for hours, what are some goals you have, and you have 1500 characters to give some information related to your job, to your hobbies, to your life, etc. In this case, there's a brief history about me, the languages that I speak, that I'm a software engineer with a vast knowledge related to programming languages, databases, front-end and back-end, that I follow solid and keys principles. My hobbies are programming languages, guitar, fitness, computer, etc. Then, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? Here you can see that you have some hints how formal or casual ChatGPT could be, how long or short should responses generally be, how do you want to be addressed. So you can configure this as a general information for ChatGPT. Then in every prompt that you're gonna give it, then you can reconfigure it or change the tone that you want to use, the role that you want to use, etc. Here, for example, I'm setting developer tone and informality, detailed responses that I want to ensure that I have comprehensive and not brief responses. No remorse language. I don't want ChatGPT to tell me that he's not an engineer, that he's not a doctor, etc. So avoid phrases that convey remorse, apology, or regret, such as sorry or apology, things like that. Knowledge limitation. So this instruction here is just to avoid that ChatGPT invents things in order to respond your answer. I'm telling it, simply state I don't know without further elaboration if it doesn't know anything related to my question. So also refrain from disclaimers about not being a professional or expert. So here I give some preferences. For example, I'm working now with PHP, Laravel, Spryker, e-commerce system. So I want to prioritize that for these things. The responses always use solid principle, KISS principles, and clean code. Always to use the latest version that it has. And then, for example, in my case, whenever it has to yield console commands like creating files or creating directories, I would like ChatGPT to create the bash script for me in order to create those files, and then I just have to copy and paste those commands in order to have my folders and my files created. So on here I suggest to strive to provide complete code. If response is extensive, then break it down and present it in manageable chunks so that you can copy and paste and you don't have to repeat the same question again, or that the response isn't cut off because of token availability. So this is the way you can do it, and then you can save it. And from now on, whatever prompt you're going to insert, ChatGPT is going to take into consideration what you have inserted. So if I ask it, tell me a little bit about me, you can see that it has all of my information. So you're a Cuban living in Turin, Italy, are multilingual, speaking Spanish, Italian, French, English, German, and Portuguese. As a software engineer, you have extensive knowledge in programming languages, databases, both for front-end and back-end development. You adhere to solid and KISS principles in your coding practices, always aiming for the best practices. So in this way, asking about you, you're going to have a summary of what you have inserted. If you're not satisfied with this output, you can go back and change what you have inserted here as custom instructions. Okay, I hope this information helped you, and see you in our next lesson related to ChatGPT. Bye.